Hello everybody, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I have several things to kind of like preface this video with, so let's just waste no time. I look like so. Maybe some of you don't even like notice or whatever, but this is zero makeup, like shiny face from my skincare, like crazy hair. My background, I didn't even attempt to straighten out my desk. I'm wearing like my Taylor Swift workout t-shirt. I'm a busy girl. I got a job, which is so exciting. I'm a teacher, for those of you who don't know, and I had been substitute teaching last year, and anyhow, I am a kindergarten teacher. I am loving it so much so far, but it's my first year as a real teacher, and it's a lot of work. And today is Sunday, and this last week, I mean, I put in a few 12-hour days. I went into work at the school yesterday on Saturday for like 6 hours. Like, it's very busy. So I've been wanting to film this, but I don't have a ton of time. So I was like, you know what? I'm literally just gonna come. What you see is what you get. Come as is, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but like, hey, this is reality. My second thing I want to preface is this is a massive Sephora haul. It's from the Sephora VIB sale that we just had, or the appreciation sale, whatever they called it. And y'all, here's a little tip from me to you. If you have the willpower to do this, I have been hoarding gift cards to Sephora. Like, I use Ebates, and then you can exchange the, you know, your Ebate stuff for gift cards to Sephora. I would get gift cards as a gift sometimes, etc. And so when this sale came around, I was planning on doing this in November during like the normal time, but let's just say it's a giant haul because I had all this money saved up via gift card, and I had to spend very little of my own dinero on the items. So I'm just letting you know in advance, this is a big haul. So before you think, how is this girl so rich? She's not. She just hoarded lots of gift cards, okay? I think that was all that I wanted to preface. Let's do it to it. Let's just open the stuff. So for those of you who probably also shopped at the sale, it was kind of annoying because you could only do one time online, like use your code one time online, and then everything else had to be in store, which is like okay, but the Sephora online has so much more stuff. Oh, and you can only apply 2 gift cards per online order, which I thought was ridiculous because I had several. And so I had to like empty my cart of stuff and find a store that had it in store. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to spend like all of my own money. I was going to use my gift card money. Anyway, this is the stuff that I got in store. First thing, this is the Sephora brand Dry Clean Instant Dry Brush Cleaner Spray. I heard about this from my friend Stephanie. I think what it is it's it says quick drying gentle spray that instantly removes makeup product and lifts impurities from your makeup brush. So it's a way to just like quickly spot treat your brushes, remove the color if you're doing like different colors of eyeshadow. This might be something good just to do throughout the week or whatever, and then wash your makeup brushes like once a week. Let's be honest, I actually just washed mine. I probably wash mine like every other week if I'm being real. I have a lot of brushes. You may or may not be able to see them in the back. This was pretty affordable, and my phone is ringing. Yes, babe?
Excuse me?
I'm filming, honey.
Okay.
Love you. He's FaceTiming me from the other room. Okay, so yeah, dry clean brush spray. I'm excited. Next, this is kind of silly. However, it was one of those things where because of the sale, I just really wanted to try it. This is the Cocofloss, which is basically really fancy floss for your teeth. It comes in several flavors. I chose the coconut flavor. I like flossing. I mean, like, that's weird, but I do. And this, I think they're like $8, which is expensive for floss, but again, I got a little bit of a discount. I don't really smell anything, but it had good reviews. I will let you know how that goes. Next up, I'm really excited about this. This is from Fresh. It's the Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. This wasn't really on my radar, but then I smelled it in store and I was like, oh my gosh. I really love lip balms, and I love the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, but I have like a deluxe size sample of that, and so I wanted to choose something different. I think the coconut was like a limited edition, like summer scent. It smells so good. It smells like pure authentic coconut. It's not like fake smelling. So you definitely have to like coconut to be in, you know, to like this, but it's really nice. And they also have one that's a caramel scent, which I like the caramel, but it almost smelled so realistic. Like, I don't know that I want to have caramel on my lips. I don't know. I feel like I would just want to eat it. So this was summery seasonal, but I think they still have it. So if you like coconut, I would definitely check that out. Okay, this is something that I don't think is that exciting, but Anastasia is the queen of brows. I had been using the Dip Brow pomade for a while, and I like it, but it is really messy. And on the box or on the package, it says it only lasts 6 months. There's so much product in there, you'll have it for way longer than 6 months. So A, it's like annoying to think that you would have to throw it away. So I didn't. I used it for a while, but it ended up getting kind of gunky, and I don't know. I liked it, but it was too much fuss, honestly. And then I like the brow pencils, of course, but those I go through pretty fast, and like the spoolie has broken off my last 2 brow wizzes, which is annoying. So this is a brow powder. Honestly, I feel like these are so easy. So I got it in the shade dark brown. All of her brow powders, I think anyway, they have like 2 shades in the pan, so you can kind of like create your own, maybe do lighter up front, and I don't know, however you want to do it. But I've never specifically used this, but I do like brow powders in general, and I thought getting one from like the brow company would be nice. Next, I've been having a moment with lipsticks, which is weird because I think I go in phases of what I really like to purchase. For a long time, it's been palettes and like blushes, cheek products. Like, I love cheek products. But I've been getting back into lip products, and so this is a Tarte lipstick. It's from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. It's a color splash lipstick. I got mine in the shade Salt Life, and I think it's kind of like a mauve pink. The packaging is super cute. It's just like this turquoise bullet, and then it's like a nudie mauvey pink. Let's do like a swatch. It's a pretty standard color, but I just thought it was really pretty, and the formula was really calling to me, and the packaging was really calling to me. I honestly feel like this will be a good year-round color too, like summer, fall, etc. So I'm excited to give that a go. Next, this is a liquid blush. It's the Nars liquid blush in Orgasm. I am a fan of Nars. I'm a fan of their blushes in general, and Orgasm is like a cult classic. Earlier this summer, I had seen this gal wearing this blush that just looked so beautiful on her, and I complimented her, and she told me that this is what it was. I tend to not be super gravitated towards cream and liquid products just because I feel like they're a little bit more, like, they require a little bit more work, and so just being blatantly lazy, sometimes I'm not into that. However, they can look so stunning on. Just yesterday, I wore my Benefit What's Up cream highlighter, and I was just thinking, like, I really love the way it looks. It's so pretty, it's so natural. So this is a liquid blush, and I think, you know, you just pump like a little dabble, do ya? So the Orgasm shade is like the most universal pinky, peachy, corally, with a little bit of shimmer that actually looks more pink, I feel like, on camera. In person, it's a little bit more corally, peachy, the way you would probably picture the Orgasm liquid to look, but it just looks so pretty on this gal, and I just have been wanting to try, like, it's like I want to have at least one cream product in each category. So I have a cream bronzer, I have a cream highlighter, and I did not have a cream or a liquid blush, so now I do. Next up, this was something that I got last minute, like in the store. I wasn't planning on getting this. I was planning on getting one of the Bite Beauty coffee collection lip glosses, but I changed my mind last minute and got this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I picked up the shade Snow, and I just wanted to try this. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Tarte Shape Tape, and this is kind of like the next new thing or whatever. That's kind of the vibe I've been getting from YouTube videos, is that a lot of people like this just as much, if not better. I've heard this is a little bit more hydrating than the Tarte, and the Tarte is a little bit drying, and I do have a kind of dry skin, but I mean, it's still been fine for me. I absolutely love the Tarte, but I wanted to try this, and the packaging is crazy how like big it is, and I just wanted to give it a go. So there's that. I feel like I got a lot of makeup during the sale, which normally I like only get kind of random items, like you'll see fragrance and home fragrance and like body care, stuff like that. So I'm excited though that I got a fair amount of like makeup products to play with. Some skincare. I'm super into skincare, and this is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. This is an Allure Best of Beauty winner, and I love Fresh. I love their like skincare. I haven't used a ton of it, but what I've used I really like. I think the bottle is so pretty. It's plastic, not glass. There are real rose petals in there. And I right now am using the Tarte Knockout like tingling treatment as my toner at night, and it's really great. But I feel like I shouldn't be using it every single night because it's more like a chemical exfoliator. And my idea with this was to kind of alternate between having like the hydration one night and then the peeling kind of exfoliator the other night. So let's see if this smells like roses. I would imagine that it does. It kind of does, but there's a seal and I can't be bothered to take it off. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things, and it's a really nice size, so I'm excited for this guy. Next up, Drunk Elephant De-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. I'm sure you've heard about this if you are in the know of like Drunk Elephant products. I have sampled their skincare before, but I've never actually owned anything, and I'm pretty happy with the skincare regime that I have right now. So I thought this would be a nice way to kind of incorporate something Drunk Elephant into my routine. This is a serum that has like different vitamins and minerals to help protect against pollution, and it has like a bronze radiance to it. And the idea is that you mix it in with your moisturizer during the day, and it will give you kind of a natural bronze tan look on the face. It's not a self tanner though, it washes off, but it will give you just like a pretty kind of wash of color. And I find that anytime I do have a natural tan on my face, it's like you don't need makeup. Like when you have a tan on your face, I mean, I'm not wearing makeup now and I don't have a tan, but I just think on days you are wearing makeup, or even especially days you're not wearing makeup, I think it would be nice to have this kind of glow, and anti-pollution is always good. The last thing I got in store before we move on to the online order is this by Algenist. It's the Liquid Collagen Lip. So one of my best friends, David, he really loves Algenist, and he was the one who told me about this, and he has it and he loves it. So Algenist has a liquid collagen product for the face, and collagen is something that we naturally make less of as we get older. It's what helps keep our skin like plump and all that jazz. Well, I have recently been thinking like, I need to protect my lips too, because I wear SPF every day, but I don't necessarily think about my lips. And so the idea with this, I think you can wear it day and night, but it's just something that helps like plump your lips, improve the definition and like the texture of them. It has plant collagen in it to help smooth the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, etc. It just helps like keep your lips looking young, which is something that I've never really thought about until now, but I'm excited to give that a go. I told you this was a massive haul. Like, this is so much stuff. Okay, this is nothing too exciting, but if you've never tried these, I recommend them. These are the Shiseido facial cottons. They're basically just like cotton pads, but they're extremely soft. They're amazing, and honestly, they're not that expensive. It's $10 for this pack. During the sale, you can get them for $8. There are like 100 in here. Oh, no, 165. And then I heard a tip that if you cut them in half, because they are pretty big, then you're getting double the amount. And honestly, like, that's the same price as the ones I get at Target. So yeah, these are awesome. This is a makeup item that I have honestly been wanting for the last several sales, but I have held off, and so this was the time that I let it happen. This is from Hourglass, which is one of my absolute favorite makeup brands. That does annoy me that you can see my fingerprints, but whatever. This is the Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I picked up the shade Nude Bronze Light. So I've only ever used their bronzer in this palette here, which is right there, and it's like the tiniest little pan, and so it can be hard to like, I don't know, use properly and get like a true feel for it. But I have used their ambient lighting powders and their ambient lighting blushes, and I'm just so obsessed with this brand. So I really wanted to pick up the full just thing of bronzer. I think it's going to be the most gorgeous, natural, healthy, luminous like bronzer, and I'm so excited. Okay. Couple more skincare items, and skincare is so hard because unlike makeup, With makeup, you can buy whatever you want and you can test it out and wear something new every day. Skincare, it doesn't work that way. And so for any skincare junkies out there, because I know you're out there, it's like we get excited by all these different things, but the reality is you're not doing yourself any favors if you're constantly changing things out. You want to give something a fair shot. You want to see how your skin reacts to it long term, etc. So keep that in mind. And I do plan to kind of just gradually introduce these things or use them one at a time. Like I kind of have a plan for things, but I got a little excited about this. This is by Saturday Skin. It's Saturday Skin. I think it's is it a Korean brand? I think it is. Yeah, made in Korea. And this is called the No Bad Days, and it's like a little trial set. And so this comes with a refining like peel gel, so like an exfoliator. It comes with an essence mist, so kind of just like a hydrating mist, an eye cream, which is what I really want to try because I'm kind of in the market for getting like a new good eye cream. I like what I have now. It's the Kiehl's Creamy Avocado, but I just want to see what else is out there. And then the moisturizer, the Featherweight moisturizer. So there were really good reviews on all of Saturday Skin's products. The packaging is like the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I thought this was a really nice way to kind of try it out. So I will use these and kind of see what I think of the brand. Another thing that had really good reviews, this is an Australian brand. I think it's called Goto. Yeah. Oh, New Zealand. Okay, I don't know. It says New Zealand and Australia on the box, but Goto is the name of the brand, and they had several products that all had really good reviews. This is the Face Hero Face Oil. I have been wanting to incorporate an oil in my skincare routine for a little while. I had some like sample sizes of oils, and I just love the way it's like you can do it as your last step or like after your serum, but before your moisturizer. You can kind of like, and it just really helps you be so plump and hydrated and nice. And as we're going into winter or fall and then winter, I mean, it's like what other better time to do it than now. And this was really affordable compared to some of the other like expensive oils and had amazing reviews. So it comes in this little like glass bottle. It's like peach colored. You can't see through it, which is probably intended to protect the product inside of here. And I think it's, you know, it's not meant to be like a, certain oils are targeted to do certain things. Like Luna from Sunday Riley has retinol in it, or UFO from Sunday Riley has salicylic acid in it. This I think is just like a one and done universal type of a face oil. It just helps you, yeah, not be dry. Helps with dullness, fine lines, all that jazz. So I'm really excited about this. Sephora favorites. Whenever they do their Sephora favorites collections, they do lipsticks, they do like, I mean, mascaras, perfume. There are so many collections that they will curate, and they're always a really good deal. Well, not always, but a lot of the time they are. And so this was one where I literally got this just because, so it's 6 small travel size dry shampoos. The reality is a lot of these dry shampoos are sold individually and they're like $14 a pop, like between 10 to 14, let's say. This whole thing was $35 plus my 20% off, and there's 6 of them. And I was doing the math on even like when I pick up like a small Batiste dry shampoo or whatever at Target to go in my travel kit, like these ended up being like that same price point essentially, and these are really nice. I've used 3 of these. I've used the Amika, I've used the Chlorane, and I've used the Dry Bar. I have not used the Living Proof, the Bumble and Bumble, or the IGK, but I'm just really excited to have these. These are just gonna like one at a time rotate into my travel bag because I always have my travel bag packed. I don't take things in and out in terms of like skincare, hair care, travel size, body stuff, all that. Okay, some splurgy items here at the end. Gift cards, people, gift cards. So this is from Kilian. I have been wanting this forever. Actually, that's crazy because it's September something today, like 9th or something. I met Travis 2 years ago on September 16th. So literally 2 years ago, 2 years that I've been like really wanting this. So I also feel like that's how you know when it's not just like you see it in store and you're like mystified by the marketing tactics or whatever. No, like I really want it. I know that I want it. So I did it because I smelled this fragrance the first time 2 years ago when I was here in Portland visiting or meeting him. So this is what it looks like. I did not get the full-size bottle because this is not a cheap brand. But what I got comes with a really, really cool bullet like so. And then it comes with 4 inserts of the actual fragrance. Oh my gosh, the scent memory power with this is like literally making my toes curl. Like, I love this smell so much. And it reminds me of the time I met him. It reminds me of, you know, it was September, it was fall, and I do think it's such a nice like fall scent, and this is gonna be my signature. So it comes with like 3 other vials and then 1 in there. The notes in this guy, if I remember, I don't know if it'll tell me. I know that there's like cardamom, oak moss, and that coffee is like ice cold now at this point. Also, can you tell that my voice is scratchy or no? Because it's from teaching kindergarten. They are loud and energetic, but okay, yeah, cardamom, oak moss, and rose are the 3 big notes in that. So it's like, oh, it's just so pretty. Oh, I just love it. I can't even tell you, I'm so happy to have it after 2 years of really wanting it. So there's that. And then last, if you know anything about me, you know that I am an absolute candle freak. I have a candle in every room, like multiple. So this was a brand that I saw pop up on their like website at one point. It's called Canary. I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian brand. And yep, there's like the little maple leaf on the back. And they have this girls' night out collection, and they all have these really fun names. So this one is called Liquid Liner and Late Night Diner. Then there was like Tequila and Top Knots, Liquid Lipstick and Lies or something, like, I don't know, all these like cute little names. And honestly, I favorited like probably all of them, or like 4 out of 5 of them. Like, all of the scents sounded really good. Another thing that really sold me was they had really good reviews. A lot of people who are like from Canada were commenting and saying like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy these are now available on Sephora, or people who had maybe been to Canada and smelled them. And they have these cute little like crackly wicks, which I love those types of wicks. So this one that I picked up has strawberry, vanilla, and cream. It's very sweet. It definitely just smells like strawberries and cream. I don't typically go for scents like this, and I don't really have any other candles that smell like this, but I think that's why I wanted this one compared to the others. It was just the most unique. And it's promising. Like, I feel like this smells really potent. I could probably just leave this in my room without even lighting it and get some of the vibes. And this was not that expensive. I think this was like around $30, whereas like a lot of the Diptyque Jo Malone, like more luxury single wick candles around this size are like $70. I think this is actually slightly bigger too. I don't know, but I'm really excited for that. And last but not least, speaking of Jo Malone, because it's so hard for me to not get stuff when it's on sale, because like I've loved Jo Malone for years. I'm actually wearing a perfume today. And then when you can get it on sale at Sephora, like, I mean, come on. So it's a candle, and it's one of their total like classic famous scents. It's Blackberry and Bay. It's like their signature scent, I'm pretty sure. No, Lime Basil Mandarin I think is their signature scent, but Blackberry and Bay is like really popular too. And it was from, I think, the Poppy de la Vigne collection, maybe? I don't know. It has this different packaging is the point, because normally they just come in like a plain glass packaging. And so I've been wanting this scent for a long time, and I absolutely love that packaging. Blackberry and Bay is just like a really fresh, clean, earthy scent. It's really nice. I know Travis likes this scent, and so I did it. Okay, y'all. That completes my literally massive Sephora haul. Like, that felt even bigger than I thought it was going to feel. And the one thing is that now that I've like totally divulged, or what's the word I'm looking for? I've spent all my gift cards. When the sale comes back, hopefully if it comes back in November, like, I'm gonna have to really dial it back, because I'm not going to be able to like get all the things that I'm going to want to get, because again, I've been hoarding those gift cards. But hopefully I can resist the powers of marketing. I know that that's when like all the holiday sets will be out, and I've already started seeing some of them online and they look really good. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to be good, and maybe I can get a couple more like Ebates gift cards between now and then. We shall see, but this stuff should last me for quite a while. I'm so happy, and thank you for watching. Thanks for bearing with this like absolute mess. I'm gonna watch this footage back and be like, you could have put on concealer and a brow pencil, like what's wrong with you? But honestly, you guys, I'm just keeping it 100. I didn't have much time to film, so here it is. It is what it is. I will see you guys next time. I would love it if you would subscribe if you want, and have a great day. I love you. Bye.